Alrighty, welcome back. Zero to Hero, the second rendition of the series. We are here, and GDC is basically over. The Global Dokkan campaign. We are moving along towards the Transcendent Dokkan campaign, aka Tanabata. So what I wanted to do is give you guys a bit of a recap for the just like overall scheme of things for GDC, how things went, what characters we got, and sort of talk about the future moving forward. Now you guys can see we have a decent stack of stones. Your boy's been doing some grinding. We talked about a lot of making sure that we do a lot of like camera grinding and stuff like that. But when I sort of started grinding and realizing everything that I needed to do and the time that I was allotting to streaming, that really wasn't going to work, and I had to do a decent bit of playing just in my free time in between recording and stuff like that. And so what I ended up doing mainly was LREZAs as well as some of the difficult events in order to obtain tickets. Now, when it comes to category missions and stuff like that, obviously we have a ton of those left. But what we'll do soon when I have everything that I want is we will do an episode where the Zero to Hero account takes on some of the hardest fights that the game has to offer right now and see how they end up doing. Even if we lose all of the rounds in there, that is what I want to show you. So let's go ahead and take a look at the Dokkan Awaken tab here and see what your boy ended up getting during GDC and where we are at so far. Now, I did do a discount multi because I was getting greedy over on the Peppy Gals banner. I think I just did one and I ended up getting Ranfan, but haven't Dokkan Awakened her yet. But when it comes to LRs, we did obtain all 5 of the GDC LRs as well as Pan and Champa. Now, when it comes to some of these characters down here, things do get a little bit funky. We have Tien, which is really cool. For some reason, in all of my summons, I pulled General Blue 5 times. I don't really know how, but I did. And on the Carnival banner, we ended up pulling Pycon. Now, with the summon coins, or the summon points, I ended up doing a ticket for Cell, and you guys can see that right here. We now have, not for Cell, but the Dokkan Festival summon point ticket, and ended up getting a copy of Cell, so that's always cool. Then we have this Android 18. So when it comes to marquee summonable LRs, that is sort of what I want to filter it at by now. You guys can see the ones that we have. We actually have a decent bit that looks pretty cool here, right? Goku and Frieza, the year 10 LRs, almost all of the, I think all of the year 10 LRs. Yeah, the 4 carnivals, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the Dokkan Fests as well. And then for some reason, I have 3 of this Gohan and Piccolo when I was summoning for G4. He just wouldn't stop popping up. Then when it comes to some of the other LRs, we have all of some of these featured ones right here. We have a copy of Cell Max, the Gammas, and then the free-to-play Trunks as well. AGL Omega Shenron, Tree of Might Goku, Sword of Hope Trunks, Future Gohan, Texamasu, We Saiyans Have No Limits, Golden Frieza, the 7-year LRs, Vegeta and Trunks, Janemba, and then some other freebies down here with Virgin Z Goku. We have Tech Gogeta, who still needs to be awakened. So you guys can see we still have a lot of work to do and a lot of old LRs that we still have to awaken and do all of that. But when it comes to summonable LRs, I think this account has a great foundation for how fresh it is, and things are looking good so far. So that is all the characters that we have and all of the additions that we are making to the squad. Let's go ahead and move on to some other matters of business. As you guys can see, we have 1 day left to finish exchanging our Global Dragon Stones. So you can see your boy has 40. We'd obviously grinded up all 100. That's not very hard to do. Let me show you who I chose first, and then we'll get into who we're choosing next. For my first choice, I ended up going with STR Super Saiyan 4 Goku. This is ultimately a result of me wanting to use the GT Heroes team, and I think he was a fine addition for what I needed. Right now, we have Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Saiyan 3 into Super Saiyan 4 Goku, Physical Pan, STR Trunks, this Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then as well as the Int Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So I wanted to get this character and put a couple dupes in him, so he is 79%. That way he is going to be serviceable on the team and has the gold slot, and that means we get access to his exclusive equipment that came via I believe he got some from the Baba Shop as well as the 10th anniversary battle event. So that is something we definitely wanted to take advantage of, and I think this character was definitely worth it to flesh out the GT Heroes team. So really happy that we picked up this guy. This was the first choice. Let me go pick up the next unit, and you may be thinking it's Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, but you are wrong. Let's go pick up 2 copies of the character that I want. Okay, so I want another Super EZA from the Global Dokkan campaign, and that is going to be STR Omega Shenron. I think this guy's going to fit in very well on the physical Omega Shenron team, which is going to end up looking pretty damn good for us. with Rose and Zamasu. We have Tech Sin. We got lucky and pulled him. This Omega Shenron right here, the physical or the STR Nova, all of those fun things, we have them, and I think this guy's going to make a fine addition, and that first dupe is just going to help us with the hidden potential build a little bit, so that's why I went ahead and picked up them, going with the GT theme for this year's GDC for my pickups. If it were to come down to things, I probably would have picked up Buhan as well, but fortunately for us, we ended up pulling him from the Omega banner, and then I skipped on Vegito Blue, but we have this Rose Goku Black with a few dupes in him as well. So that means that our global Dokkan or Dragonstone picks were Super Saiyan 4 Goku as well as Omega Shenron. So I'm pretty happy with those picks. Let me know down below who you guys picked. And when it comes to doing this, we also made sure to, get all of the most important stuff here in this shop. It's going to be tough to buy everything. That you have to kind of make a choice a little bit. But I wanted to make sure that I got the the Supreme Kai and Elder Kai medals. Those are going to be the most important things. And then these hidden potential orbs are not as important because of the LR EZAs. Manually going through and doing those, they were not very hard whatsoever with, a relatively modern team. As long as you kind of know what you're doing, you can do the LR EZAs. TUR EZAs, we still have to do like almost all of them. So just keep that in mind. Basically, all we've been doing is LR EZAs, and that's been our main form of stones on this account. So let's go ahead and look at that, and then we will keep moving. So as you guys can see here, we still have a lot of EZAs to do, but the main thing that I've been grinding, like I said, are just the LR EZAs because these are extremely easy to grind. This took a little while, but it wasn't too bad. I had to get the Super EZA for Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then what I'm going to need to do is finish the Super EZA for this STR Omega Shenron. But when it comes to a lot of the TUR EZAs, unless I have the character, I've probably skipped it, and really that's been like the main focus of the grind, is just doing these LR EZAs. I found this to be a very plentiful source of stones, 30 stones per run, only 10, and the category restrictions are not as aggressive on the LR EZAs as they are on the TUR EZAs, where you're really going to be slowed down. The main thing with LR EZAs is going to be having the legendary power link active. So if you guys are concerned about the account, we are good to go. We have almost 1,000 stones and a lot of EZAs. I mean, we're literally only in 2023 right now in terms of EZAs, so we still have basically the whole span of the game of TUR EZAs for moving into Tanabata and the 11th anniversary, so we should be good to go. And that has been, like I said, the main source of the grind on this account right now. So, as you guys can see as well, it is no longer available here in the story tab, but what I've basically been living in for Zero to Hero has been the Popo event. And what we ended up doing, if we go over here, I am not 1,000% sure if the exchange is still there. It is still there, and thankfully, your boy went through and got all of the equipment for all of the units, and now we just have like a few small things left that I didn't end up farming fully, but I think that's okay. What we'll do is we'll grab these incredible hourglasses. These don't hurt to have, and then we'll just get as many of these as we can. We're going to go ahead and get some of those. So we're going to end up passing up on some Z swords and things like that. But what this has also meant, I'm sure as you guys can probably put together at this point, is that this was a decent bit of link leveling. So now, officially, what we're going to go do, and I have a treat for y'all at the end. I think you guys are going to enjoy it. It involves a little bit of summoning. What we're going to do is check out the power level. So before I show it, go ahead and guess in the comment section below where you think Zero to Hero's power level is at. We are at level 471 thanks to Special Dokkan Day and the Hyperbolic Time Chamber event. So after, how long have we been playing this account? A few months now, almost being level 500. I'd say that's pretty good. And let's go ahead. Drum roll, please. Brrr, I'm doing my own drum roll. But we are at 308,000. So you guys can see, I really like this little profile character. I pulled this guy on the Gohan banner during the summons on stream, and for now I'll just keep his SSR art right there. I'll probably have to Dokkan Awaken him at some point, but for as long as I don't have him Dokkan Awakened, I'll leave him there because it's a pretty cool art. And we are up to 300,000 on the power level. So if we look at bonuses, we're starting to get drop rates. We're starting to get more hidden potential extra attempts for events. We're starting to look pretty good. So I'd say that's pretty good for where we started on this account, 300,000 again. Mainly the product of this was just solely based on getting done the link levels and clearing out the shop. I think that was really the most important thing on the Popo event, more than the link levels themselves. I wanted to make sure that I had access to everything that they dropped in there, and that's what we ended up doing. So 300,000, pretty good. Now, the next thing that your boys have been doing, let's go ahead and talk about that now. Okay, so now I have some bonus summons for you to sort of end this video. Lots and lots and lots of red zone tickets. This was done from just playing through a lot of the older red zones, like the Goku and Vegeta story. Essentially what this was the Omega team and the GT Hero team just going absolutely crazy. A lot of these events are pretty old, so what this is going to give us a chance to do is obtain some unfeatured LRs that we may not have gotten on like the carnival banners and stuff like that. And again, these aren't all the tickets possible, but they are a decent bit. So with that being said, let's go ahead and check some of these out. Now, I should have the game audio here on for you guys as long as it's, I'll check in the editing software to make sure that it's not loud. I know it sounds like a little bit silly to be talking about that, but sometimes things do get a little bit freaky. So let's make sure everything's good. We should be good to go. So let's go ahead and get started with these ticket summons. Again, we have a lot to get through, so we will just go until we can't no mo. How's that sound? Pretty good start here with Vegeta, or not Vegeta, with Yamcha, Chaozu, and Tien. What is this going to be? An LR? It's not going to be an LR. That is a terrible start, but this is going to take a little bit to get through, so hopefully you do enjoy it, right? Just some bonus character acquisitions. This looks like nothing. It could be anything, right? I would have to look and see on the details what the pool is for these. I'm not really sure. Okay, one more. Okay, so I doubt this is going to be anything of note. Tech Vegeta from the future. Yeah, no bueno there. Are we going to have to scroll to the bottom every time? I think we are, yeah. This is going to take a bit, so what I'll do is I'll cut in between this, but we'll be right back with the next set of tickets. So, like I said, we have a lot here from the Goku and Vegeta story red zone. We have 20 multis to get through, so I'll probably just do these in the video, and I don't really know what we're going to get from this. Hopefully we do get an unfeatured LR or two, but you never know. These could just be, like, generationally bad, but it's definitely not, like, impossible, but it's not likely, right, that we just get, like, completely shafted on these. So hopefully that's not the case. But these are not SSR guaranteed, so just keep that in mind. We're just going to speed through these. I don't know why I'm slowing down. Unless it's like we know we're getting an SSR, I'm speeding through it, right? Because we got 20 of these ticket multis to do. And these are combined from both the Vegeta and the Goku story, right? That's how you get these. So this is a very good opportunity for the account to come up on some stuff, right? Get some free LRs that potentially we're missing. Hopefully we are getting ones that we are missing, right? Like that would be a real shame if we didn't. So the first SSR from these is just that Super Saiyan 2 Vegeta. He used to be back in the day of like the Legendary Goku event. He used to be pretty good, especially when he got his EZA, if I'm remembering that correctly. He wasn't like horrible. Okay, yeah, so this one's a dud, right? This is like one of those multis where I'm like, please let me have my skip summon button. Please, dude. Like Dokkan, I'm not asking for $1 million. I'm asking for the ability to just go boom, boom, right? Double skip it and move on to the next multi, right? That's all I want. Okay, Vegeta with Trunks, gold text. Damn it. I thought that was going to be our chance to come up on an LR there, but nope. Omatsu said, I got other plans for you. Are we even going to get an SSR here? No, that sucks. Vegeta and Trunks, that's unfortunate. Just Tien. Okay, so a bit of a rough start. But that's why we have 20, right? This is, so what would that be? Like, so 35, like 700 stones worth? Is that the math there? 35 times 20? Because, like, each character is 5 stones. Okay, here we go. All right, there we go. So our first LR. Hopefully, that doesn't matter. At least we get to see the animation, but I'll tell you, this does feel a little like nostalgic. The regular UI Goku, cool. It does feel kind of nostalgic seeing like the normal Dokkan summon animations that we've been watching for so long, right? Because what they've been doing lately, especially during GDC, is they've been doing like these special year 10 animations that have looked completely different. I'm not trying to crack the code. Okay, that is our first copy. And we have the EZA medals already from doing that LR EZA. So that is one of the LRs that we were hunting, and we will definitely take a copy of an LR that we did not have. Okay, another full house. Okay, so we're going to be at least getting one screen crack here. If it's a double screen crack, that's a guaranteed LR, because there are no Dokkan Festival exclusives on this banner. So just keep that in mind. Okay, just ones. This is probably going to be a random unfeatured or a random featured SSR. Tech Majin Vegeta. He was also an option for World Tournament there for a little while. Nothing. Okay. When there's hope, there's cope. So let's see. Super Saiyan 3? No. All right, this is probably nothing. Okay. Just a random anime. What? That was off of nothing, dude. Okay, those are our first 2 copies. All right, I'll take it. Why not? If you're gonna give me stuff, you're gonna give me stuff. I'm not gonna complain, right? That was weird. All right. All right, show me something. Nothing, nothing, nothing. All right. All right, 11 more. We're halfway. Just Chaozu. Ugh. How are we going to have the best thing off of this video on a nothing animation? All right. Wow. Okay. Oh, all right. Rainbow text. That means an SSR. That doesn't mean anything special, but it means an SSR. These are not guaranteed SSR multis, so just keep that in mind. Another Majin Vegeta? No, I don't think that GT Goku's any good. I know he's not any good. All right. This will be some good super attack level fodder. East, right? Gohan and 17. They do talk during the Tournament of Power at one point, I take it. All right. Come on. One screen crack. 2. Okay, so this is probably UI Goku or Majin Vegeta. UI Goku. Okay, we'll take that. All day long. Nice. So now that's 2 Majin Vegetas and 2 UI Gokus. Just Trunks. Oh, he did say a Wadida. Okay. This could potentially be another LR right here. Off of Just Trunks. The Just Trunks cheese. Okay, one more again. Wow, back to back. Okay. Another UI Goku. Another UI Goku. Okay, that's the gold slot. We are on fire right here, boys. Ladies and gentlemen. All right. If for whatever reason we get 2 more and 49 tickets, that's the goal. That's the Rainbow Star. Fuse? We're fusing. We are on fire right now. All right, what's next? Another UI Goku? Majin Vegeta. Okay, so that's the gold slot on both units now, just off of tickets. Not much variety with these characters here, but that is okay, right? As long as we just continue to get a stream of LRs, I'm cool with that. Just Trunks. No Warida, nothing. All right. You need to bring Mai with you, Trunks. That's the key. Mai with you is the answer to all of your problems. The future, just find Mai. All right. I was hoping he would have Mai. All right, show me something. One more? Ah. 3 SSRs on these would be crazy. That's actually not a horrible pull. That EZA isn't like disgustingly bad for an account like this. How many of him do we have? 5? Okay, that's the Rainbow Star on him. I guess I'll take that. He was featured on the Gogeta banner, so that's why. Just Krillin. All right, Fuse. More than likely Krillin here with a long Kamehameha. Cool. All right. I would prefer UI Goku. You guys know I'm a UI Goku guy. I'll take it. Not upset at all. He's a good AoE. He'd be all right for World Tournament right now, funny enough. Okay, so if we pull one more Majin Vegeta, that is the Rainbow Star. We went from not having him to Rainbowed in 20 minutes. All right, give me one more. One more of each. One more of either. I'm cool with. But if not, that's fine. We pulled, what, 7 LRs on these? So we're averaging a multi, or like a... one of these, like every 3 multis, we're getting an LR, basically. All right, Rainbow Text. One Kamehameha, double screen crack. Could be any of those. It's looking like it's going to be neither. This is probably just a random one. That Kaioken Goku, I'm not sure if we have him or not. Let's go ahead and take a look. We do. All right, second copy. All right. Last ticket multi for this one, and then I got one more little fun thing we'll do here, and we will call it a video. So, there we go. Let's see, long Kamehameha or a double screen crack? Come on, give me something. We didn't need an extra one of him. I guess it's nice for the hidden potential build, but okay. So, those were the ticket multis on those. Now, I'm going to break the rules a little bit here because we do have Gohan, but what I'm going to do is I'm just going to toss you guys a quick multi as a thank you for all of the support during GDC. The channel has grown a decent bit as well. The goal was 30K, and we ended up coming just a little bit short. We're basically halfway to 29.5 on the channel, so 30K will be here, I would imagine, hopefully during the Transcendent Dokkan campaign, aka Tanabata, but this multi is dedicated to all you guys watching this video. Don't forget to leave a like before you go. Always helps the channel, and subscribe if you are new, as well as leave a comment. It helps with all of that algorithm and lets YouTube know that you guys are enjoying the videos. So again, this one's for you guys. Hopefully it's something cool. If it's not, it's not. Oh well, what can you do? But let's go ahead and see. Just Yamcha and Goten. It doesn't look good, ladies and gents. But again, you know, this was just for fun. But I do appreciate all of the support, as always, right? I wouldn't be here without you guys, and I'm eternally grateful for all of you guys watching these videos all the way through. Don't forget to leave an orange heart in the comment section below if you've made it to this point. So there you guys go. The multi dedicated to you guys was a copy of Torah. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this one. Let me know how your GDC went, how your summons went, all of those fun things. How many stones are you leaving with, and all of that fun stuff in the comment section below. All right, everybody, that's all I got for you in this one. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.